DR Congo don't later comot us for World Cup qualifier like this. Ah, omo, easy. But wetin you feel say, wetin you see for this match?
Well, uh, if I'm not biased, it was a pathetic display from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They were below standard in every aspect. We were at class, we were at atmosphere, we were paced. So kudos to the DR Congo. They deserve to be there. In short, they deserve to be there. They were ahead of us in every department. So the only area we think maybe we can take advantage of them, which later backfire, was the penalty shootout, because we believe in the prowess of Stanley Wabali, which he tried his best, but his best was not enough.
Let's now start from that Stanley Nwabali. Wetin he do for the match? Because to me, where I sit down, where I dey watch the match, e don almost give me high blood pressure. What will be your advice to NFF, to the coaching staff, to the concerning Nwabali as first as the goalkeeper of a whole Nigeria?
Now, if you look at Wabali very well, and not only Wabali, if you look at players that don't have stiff competition, they tend to misbehave. The only backup goalkeeper we have is Maduka Okoye. And we have another goalkeeper playing in Germany right now, Atobulu. I thought maybe Germany has called him to the national team. So if Wabali is misbehaving because he doesn't have any stiff competitor, he doesn't have anybody. Apart from Maduka Okoye, we have Basogo Amas, which plays in Tanzania. So what Wabali is doing right now, it can happen to any person, because there's no stiff competition from him, from any other goalkeeper that we have. So my own advice is that sometimes we take the bull by the horn. What I mean is that you take so many decisions that is going to hurt the sport lovers. But at the long run, if you look at your projects, at the long run, it might favor you. And let me use Arsenal as an example. When everybody was Ramsey for favorite, they love Ramsey because he's an Englishman. But when Mikel Arteta saw that at the long run, the vision I have for this team, Ramsey will not be able to fulfill this mission. Let me go and pick Raya. Everybody, even I myself in particular, I was against it initially. But look at David Raya now. He has proved everybody wrong. So the only thing we can do, let's search for goalkeepers.
Then let's moving on to the defensive line. For me, after Bassi and Frederick, the rest na zero. I no mean say they no good, but they are not as what the giant of Africa should be taken to be playing with. What do you say about that?
Presently, that's left for our scouts, the NFF, to go out and search for better legs, because you look at the likes of Zaidu, Sanusi, Semi Ajayi, Willem Troost-Ekong, they have passed their prime. Let's be honest with ourselves. And these people, they are running like a cabal. They are running politics. We have so many young talents out there that they are making wave in Europe. But there is hierarchy everywhere. Let me put it that way. There is hierarchy everywhere. You see the likes of Ekong, even the likes of Ndidi being invited to this setup of Super Eagles. He's telling us that there is hierarchy in these things. So the earlier the better we prepare for the next edition of World Cup. So the earlier it favors Nigeria.
Looking at the midfielder, Ndidi, Onyeka, and Iwobi, and DR Congo, zero. DR Congo zero that midfield. What will you really say? Like, because for me, I feel like we don't even use midfield at all.
If you look at it very well, if not because of hierarchy, like I do say, even Ndidi does not supposed to be in this team anymore. Forget the past. They are living on past glory. He has been fantastic before, but it's not suited to this pacey football that we are playing right now.
Nobody they drop deep. No midfield drop deep. Can't collect ball.
And if you look
even turn today, they have them.
Yes, and if you look at the Iwobi very well, I do say one thing. It's either you take it or leave it. Iwobi is not suited to African style of playing. It's more suited to English style of playing, which is 1-2, 1-2. Give me. So you need somebody that will be doing the dirty job of the likes of Casado, Declan Rice, and co, which we lack. So for Iwobi to thrive, he needs the people that will be doing the dirty work for him. That's what I see about the midfield. So we don't have any midfielder presently. We don't have any midfielder that you can compare with the likes of Pedri, Gavi, and co. We don't have them. So you don't expect Iwobi to thrive. It can never succeed in that type of midfield.
And the striking role, the forward role, because today like this, we even to create chance. If you look at all the second half, I was even thinking we have maybe shot on target or anything, but somebody showing me and say that guy, you are too passionate about Nigeria. Look at what you people are playing. Zero.
It's good to be patriotic about your country. It's good to be patriotic. But let's take the bull by the horn this night. It was a pathetic display, like I said earlier. We were outplaying every department. Even the technical line, you can see their coach from the blast of the whistle to the final whistle. He was there on the touch line, passing instruction to the players. You hardly see Eric Chell passing instruction to these people. So let's give kudos to the DR Congo side. They were the better side.
And looking at the officiating, no yellow card, no card given, just a fair play. Or what do you think?
Looking on the side of the referee, I would say he's trying to make to make history, because looking at the magnitude of this type of football match, and he didn't issue any card. If you later look at this, you see there is another record. He was free and fair with his officiating. To be candid, he did anything humanly possible.
Because people are like, FIFA want Nigeria to go. They go sell jersey. But if you look at the FIFA officiating today like this, you no go fit talk anything.
And there are so many areas that even at all, you wanted to cheat your opponent. There are some situations that you can't see any fault. Maybe to cancel any goal, maybe to disqualify, to call any unjust attention. So truly, the FIFA will want Nigeria to qualify. Even every country will want Nigeria to grace their occasion, because the way we go out in mass, our own gyration is different from the rest. But looking at today's match, there's nothing we can do about it.
And finally, looking at the coach coming from Mali to coach a Nigerian team, giant of Africa, to coach a Nigerian team. I'm not saying the coach is not qualified, but to my own view, I was like, what qualification did this man get, or this man has, that other I don't know what your perspective would be like in that kind of view.
In that aspect, you hardly really see coaches that are willing to take African job. The only respected coach we have now is Alo Cecil of CIV, that's Ivory Coast, or Avi Rednant of Saudi Arabia. He has been to Africa before. He has coached so many countries in Africa. So, but you hardly see any coach with ICV ready to take an African job. So he said that you see them.
Can there be a reason for that? Like, to me, it's just getting through my head. Like,
if we are going to be sincere with ourselves, the football that we are running in Africa is still far behind. You see, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, you see Ivory Coast team be attacked by fans, destroying the stadium, destroying and everything. So we are still far behind. The only country that I see in Africa that has developed and extended is only South Africa and Morocco. The rest, we are still far behind. Even our fans, look at Nigeria. Maybe 2 weeks ago in the Nigerian league.
they stab one or cut.
Yes, they cut. They stab his truth. That shows the level that we are. Not that they don't want to come, but number one, are they safe? Everywhere in Africa, there is insecurity everywhere. So you want them to come and risk their life because of the so-called profession. Unless we improve on this aspect, we don't have any good infrastructure. Imagine we are playing in Morocco. The last two editions of African Cup of Nations, I think maybe for the females, they are being hosted by Morocco because they are the one that have the standard facility in Africa. So we are only jealous of Africa by mouth. We are dwelling on past glory. So unless these things improve drastically, there is no coach that will come to manage an African side.
If not to say I never chop anything this night, I feel rich house we cannot chop again.
That means you are a patriotic Nigeria. So you lose some, you draw some, and you win some. That's the rules of football.
So like this, even if I get person who wants sponsor me go watch World Cup like this, sir, I will have to go and support Ronaldo and Messi.
Well, we have freedom of choosing. So based on your whole, that's your favorite. So it's a free word.
But like this, that more enter cruise because these people, if we dey put our mind for there, they go cut am, they go cut the life.
And how sure are you that the Portugal that you are going there to support will even make it up to the round 8?
At least, sir, they are there. This is my question, sir. As Nigeria no go like this, who will be your favorite team for that World Cup?
Well, if I'm not being biased, if I'm being sincere, I'm a die-hard Ronaldo fan. But I'm not biased when it comes to analysis. Sure. But I love Ronaldo.
Sure.
And I like Messi.
Sure.
So there are difference between like and love. I love Ronaldo and I like Messi.
So
he's a technically gifted player.
So who are you going to support that World Cup?
I'm supporting Portugal. I'm rooting for Portugal. After Portugal, I'm rooting for France.
That's it, sir. Because these people, I don't know. What will you say on NFF? May not be like say we not touch their side. Because we don't touch all players side like this.
Well, pertaining to the NFF, if they are recycling the same cabal, we still find ourselves in this situation. You know, they are just recycling themselves. Imagine someone who studied taxation in glass house. They are not related. So, if the care is not taken, we still find ourselves after 4 years lamenting money on the performance of the Super Eagles. So, until we look for the better people for the job.
We say we no good, no.
See, this thing has to do with administration. It has to do with administration. So our administration is poor. We are running politics. So until we come down to our rightful senses, that's where we can get it wrong. But this set of NFF, I'm sorry, because the video may later go to them, they are not worthy to be there. They are not worthy. Let's look for the people that are right for this job. There
are people that study sports. Administrations,
yes.
In university,
yes.
You hardly find one.
You see the likes of Michael Emenalu, that former Chelsea director. He's pure administrator. Pure administrator, and he's a Nigerian to the core. So, but these people, with the way, with their knowledge, and with the way what they want from the NFF, and the NFF couldn't meet their standards. That's why they don't regard them. And they are the best man for this job. So that's it. You can't be doing the same thing and be expecting different results. If you are still having this type of the NFF officials, we will still be passing through this same pain.
$1.2 billion gone. Stadium zero.
That's Nigeria for you. Everything is on our leaders. So let's put that way.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.